Nikki tells me you have something to add on the subject of Don Creel's murder.
Just tell him what you told me.
I told her what I told you. When I got to the roof, Creel was in real bad shape.
But he did speak to you. You're not changing your statement on that score.
I told you, Hal. He was dying in my arms, and he told me that Lucy's father shot him. Here's the interesting thing. When I put my hand on his bullet wound, the blood was dry.
So what you're saying is time had passed since the shooting?
Time had passed since I got there. Craig Montgomery had plenty of time to blow out of there, put my gun back at Metro.
Well, we'll know tomorrow. The medical examiner's report is due then.
Craig Montgomery can skip town by tomorrow.
That's for me to worry about, not you.
I'm locked up. I'm looking at a murder rap. You worried about that?
Just let me do my job.
I'm asking you to do your job. You catch this guy before he kills someone else.
Dad, let me talk to you outside.
Doing your job.
I think he's telling the truth.
Why?
It just smells that way, doesn't it?
Well, we'll know tomorrow, Nikki.
We can't afford to wait that long. If what he's saying is true, we need to go after Craig Montgomery now.
I'm not doing that until I get a report from the medical examiner's office giving me enough evidence to take that action. And I'm going to say this only once, so listen up, Nick.
What?
I hope you're not pushing my case to help yours.
What?
If you can clear Donovan of the shooting, it makes him a far more credible witness against Starsiak.
No, it's not about that. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job.
Good.
I'm just asking you to think about what it means if what he's saying is true. Neither one of us wants an innocent man to go to jail or a murderer to go free.
Sierra, you're early. Coming! Wade. I thought we had 48 hours.
You do. But you are a major investment, and I like to keep a close eye on my investments.
Wade. You have to leave now.
Just remember, $2 million. All right, tell everyone what you did to Donnie Creel. And what you did to
Your terms are clear. Your terms are clear. Now, goodbye.
Okay, I'm out of here. But just so you know, I'm not going far.
Thank you for coming.
You know, Craig, I'm having a hard time believing that you're imposing on my sister. I hope you're not going to do it for much longer.
Lily has been very generous and very kind. She has never once made me feel like I was any kind of an imposition, but it does weigh on me, so rest assured I'm going to be moving on as soon as I can.
I just spoke to my mother. She's got a flat tire out on Route 10.
You leaving?
Well, I'm not going to let her change the tire herself. Why, is it a problem?
I gotta go out. I gotta meet Lucy.
Well, you're going to have to cancel. You're going to have to reschedule.
I don't know if I can do that.
Who's going to watch the girls?
Well, I'd love to. Well, if that's okay with you, Lily.
What is inside that enormous package?
This is the biggest, most elaborate train set that money can buy.
Well, that gleam in your eye makes me wonder if it's for the birthday boy or a slightly older person.
Yeah, well, he's only a year old, you know. He might need some help putting it together.
Right.
I have a gift for you, too.
For me? What is it?
I'm gonna confront my father. And I'm gonna get him to stop threatening your family.
How are you going to do that?
I'm gonna drive up to the prison and I'm gonna tell him how it's gonna be from now on.
Do you think that will work?
Oh, it'll work. Count on it.
You want to take a little drive with your dad today? Huh? Weather's nice outside. Take a little trip, just the two of us. What do you think? Huh?
Hey.
Hey.
How was your run?
It was great. Have you seen Cabot's car seat?
Yeah, it's in your car. You two going somewhere?
Yeah, we're gonna go see my father.
Why?
Because I know why James is doing all this, making Cabot appear and disappear. He's sending me a message. He wants to see his grandson.
Are you sure that that's what this is all about?
At our first meeting, James asked me to promise to let him see Cabot, and I haven't delivered.
So that's why he's been torturing us.
Yeah, he's making it clear that if I won't bring Cabot to him, then he can just take my son whenever it suits him. If I want it to stop, then I have to give him what he wants.
But are you sure that that's all he wants, just to see his grandchild?
Well, I believe that that is all that he wants. I have to try this, Jen. And I need you to help me.
Well, good morning, and a fine morning it is, too. I wish you'd do an old man a favor and lay out my best orange jumpsuit and make up a picture of, lemonade, yes. And some glasses, please, several glasses. Because I'm expecting guests any moment now.
How do you want me to help?
I want you to tell Rosanna that we just went for a drive.
You want me to lie?
No, I want you to help me protect her. She's been through enough scares this week, Jen. She's a nervous wreck.
Well, as she should be. Stenbeck is trying to get his hands on her child and apparently is able to do it without even leaving his prison cell. And you want to bring Cabot right to him?
I won't let anything happen to Cabot.
You can't make a promise like that. How can you defend yourself against a psychopath who has a network of people willing to do his bidding for a price?
Jen, there are guards at the prison. He'll be safer there than anywhere else. Besides, I'm just going to allow the man to look at his grandchild. Are you going to help me or not?
Tell me what to say. Tell me exactly what to say.
Just tell Rosanna that Cabot was fussy, and I thought that the rumble of an engine and some fresh air would help.
She's gonna be furious that you didn't tell her you were taking him, and Paul will back her up.
So what? You can handle them. You can handle anything. Remember how tough you were on me when we first met?
Well, I had to make you jump through a few hoops.
Well, it made me love you even more.
You think that that's all you have to do? A little flattery and I'm putty in your hands?
No. I was going to follow through with this.
Did anybody ever tell you you don't fight fair?
Do you love me?
Yes.
Do you believe in me?
Yes.
Good. I'm gonna go take a shower.
All right, prison visiting hour starting in a half hour. I'll get up there, I'll sit the old man straight. I'll be back in time for funny hats and ice cream.
What do I tell Jordan when he asks where you are?
Tell him everything's under control.
You be careful.
Thanks. I will. I have some experience dealing with this guy, you know?
Do you think this is fate?
Do I think what's fate?
Something brought us back together just when Cabot and I needed somebody to protect us from James.
I only hope that by Cabot's next birthday, James will be long gone from his life. And ours.
There's nothing I could wish for more than that. A life of our own.
I'll do everything I can.
It's not that I don't trust you, Molly.
Yeah, Molly, they are quite a handful.
You know I have lots of experience, not just with Abigail, but, you know, I helped Jake raise his 2 little girls. But you've just been through something very difficult, and you were very shaky when Holden brought you back here. Yeah, I was, and y'all took me in, and I've had lots of rest, and I'm fine, really. Look, I would just love to be able to repay you in this small way.
Lily, I think it's fine. If you want to call a babysitter, then you go ahead and do that, but I can't keep my mother waiting any longer.
Natalie's crying.
Oh, you know what, honey? Molly's gonna stay with you and your sister for a little while, if that's okay.
But I am going to need a big helper with Natalie. So would you help me go get her? Because I bet you know exactly how to keep her from crying. Okay. Thanks.
All right, you said you could handle them. I trust you.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I thought I'd hit bottom when Rosanna divorced me, but when Lucy turned away from me, that was the nail in the coffin. But I'm working my way back, Sierra. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. And it would give me strength if I knew you believed in me.
What do you want? You know, I was married to you a lot of years, and I know when you're trying to butter me up, and it's usually followed by a request. So why don't you just skip the whole trying to con me part and just tell me what you want?
Huh? Oh, this is too important to be interrupted.
Don't be ridiculous. It could be about Lucy.
And here she is. Well, did I get here in time?
In time for what, Mother?
To stop you from falling for another one of his swindles. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Sierra. You are a head of state. You have more savvy than to allow the likes of Craig Montgomery to play you for a fool.
Mother, I can take care of myself. I'm fine.
Au contraire, my darling. You are here, and you are giving him the time of day.
Sierra, maybe you should run along with your mother.
Absolutely not. You know, Mother, it's time for you to leave. Now, I'm alone.
I just don't know what's the matter with the women in our family. I ask myself that. I don't know. Lucy is secretive, cuts out all the time. You're having a secret rendezvous with your unreliable ex. Lily has got so many secrets I can never find her.
3 headstrong women in the same family. Gee, I wonder where we got it.
Let me help you to your car, dear.
Oh.
No.
I don't need an escort.
No, I'd hate for you to stumble.
Oh, my heavens.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's something wrong?
I just played out your hand for you, didn't I? I fell into it.
What are you talking about?
Well, you told my butler that he was not to tell me that Sierra's here, thereby ensuring, of course, that he would alert me instantly. An angry daughter. She's going to do exactly the opposite of what her smart mother tells her to, isn't she?
He's on it.
What does that mean?
It means he's going to pin down the medical examiner, and we'll have the report in half the time we usually do.
Well, thank you. And you know I'm good for my end of the deal. When you need me to testify against Starziak, I'll do it.
I know it's a risk.
I don't care about that.
I do. I give you credit for putting yourself on the line.
The Starziak case is going to handle itself. Lucy is another story. While we're sitting around here talking, Craig Montgomery's out there covering his tracks. This guy's going to get away with 2 crimes. Murdering Don Creel and setting up the kidnapping for his own daughter.
You have a soft spot for her, don't you?
No, I feel sorry for any kid who's got a father like that. And besides, she had to spend a couple of miserable days with me.
Seems like she was lucky to have you. Hello? I'm on it. Okay. Just got a tip. Might be Starziak, so I gotta go.
All right, tell me when you get that autopsy report.
I will.
As soon as you get it.
Okay.
I think I know what this is about.
I want to hire a lawyer for Dusty. A good one, only none of the famous ones will even talk to someone my age. And even if they did, I can't access my own money to pay them.
Whoa, you're asking me to pay for an attorney? For Dusty?
Yeah.
Oh.
The best, most cutthroat one you can find, because that's what it's going to take to get him out of this mess.
What kind of hold does he have over you?
He doesn't have any kind of hold over me. I am sick of everyone saying that.
We're gonna keep saying this because we see the real man, not this hero that you've turned him into. Trust me, if you get in any deeper with this guy, you will be making the biggest mistake of your life.
Oh my God. He's gone.
Oh, it's okay.
He's gone again? No, Jordan has him.
Jordan has him?
Yes, Rosanna, it's okay. Cabot is with his father, and Jordan will make sure nothing happens to him.
Thanks.
I did what you wanted. I brought him.
Stand back.
When are you going to start calling me father or dad? Wow. Look at that. A little piece of heaven. Bet there's some hellion in there, too.
Jordan. Have you lost your mind?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Let's let Mr. Fix It in.
No! No! May I hold him just for a moment? I'll be in a much better mood to chat once I've held my grandson.
I can't believe Jordan took him out of the house without telling me.
Well, he has a right to. He is Cabot's father, after all.
That boy has been taken from me one too many times.
I know that.
How could he put me through this again?
No one is putting you through anything, Rosanna. Cabot was cranky. He couldn't get to sleep, so Jordan thought that a car ride might settle him down. And you know what? You can make him feel bad about it as soon as he gets back with Cabot safe and sound. But you should know, he asked me to tell you, and I didn't have a chance to.
You didn't have a chance to.
You can trust Jordan, Rosanna. We said that one of us would watch Cabot at all times, and Jordan will make sure that he's safe. You have to believe that.
What a fantastic moment. My dynasty together for the first time.
You have no right to bring Cabot here.
And you have no right to tell me what I can or cannot do with my son. I am Cabot's father, Paul, not you. And this happens to be his grandfather.
And I've waited a long time for this moment. To set eyes on this grandson of mine.
This is not some harmless old man in an old folks home. This is a prison. And that's the animal that kidnapped your son last night. And how are you going to even explain this to Rosanna?
Believe it or not, Paul, I am trying to buy Rosanna a little bit of peace of mind.
What, by bringing an innocent into the lion's den? Are you that arrogant? Or are you just that stupid?
Boys, let's not argue. You'll both have your chance to talk with your old man. Now, one of you go and get the guard to open this door so I can hold this grandson of mine.
Did you get that?
I know I shouldn't have opened it, but I did. I saw your divorce statement, your latest financials, and then I looked at all the rest.
Sierra, that's my personal business. That's private.
I don't think you can afford to be offended.
What do you mean?
I saw the list of your legal fees.
Oh, well, yes. Yeah, well, I just put that together. I'll manage.
Not without a transfusion, you won't. You know, I had planned to be gone when you saw that, but I put a check in there to cover you. And I put inside that folder.
That's very kind of you, Sierra, but please. Maybe pride is something I can't afford, but I do have some left.
I know you need the money, so don't stand on principle. Accept the check from me.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, how I wish that I had listened to everyone when they told me to steer clear of Dusty Donovan, but I was just like you. I thought he had changed.
He has changed.
No, he has not changed. He laundered money through my sister's foundation.
He knows it was wrong. Besides, it was just money. It's not like he hurt anyone.
What are you talking about? He hurt everyone. Especially Rose's memory.
But he could never kill someone. And if you know him at all, you know that. Please, Lily, just help us.
Us. You're an us now?
Please help Dusty get a lawyer, or I will find someone who will. But I can't sit back and let him pay for something that he didn't do, and I can't believe that you would either. What are you doing?
I will call your grandmother's legal department. I'll get him the best criminal attorney in Illinois.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just hope he is so grateful for what you have done for him.
Well, he's done a lot for me.
Hey, wait, what's going on? What's going on?
The police department got a tip that there was a strange car parked near your house. I heard Molly was still staying there, so I was a little nervous with her abductor still on the loose.
Well, your tip was wrong. It was just us.
Coming. Faith, honey, is one of the TVs broken?
Yeah, the one in the family room.
Oh, okay. Well, then let us let Mr. Fix it in. No! No!
This is a lot cozier than the last place we met. Why don't you start by introducing me to your little friend?
You're gonna have to leave because Lily will be home any minute.
No, she won't. I've arranged for her to be detained.
Have some decency and allow me to get her out of here.
Go ahead.
Faith, honey, I want you to go up to Natalie's room and play with her there and close the door, okay? Be my big helper? Okay.
Pretty good with her.
What are you doing here?
You should have run, lady. Far away.
I'm
not gonna let you take any more of my life from me.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do if you talk to the feds. If you testify against me, you're gonna lose your life. The guy that owns this house is gonna lose his too. And your daughter, what's her name again? The one that lives in L.A.? She's in Silver Lake, isn't she? That pretty little house on the side of the hill. Think about it.
Abby, hi. Hi, it's me. No, I'm fine. I just wanted to hear your voice. I know I am looking so forward to it too. But now's not a really good time for you to come out and visit. I mean, things are really crazy at work. I won't be able to get any time off, so you should just stay there in LA and enjoy yourself. And in a month or so, things should be calming down. And I would love for you to come home. I will buy the plane ticket myself. Yeah, right before school starts. Great. I love you, Abby. I love you so much. Bye, baby. Bye.
Molly. What's happening? Where are the girls?
They're fine.
What about you? What's wrong?
Oh my God, Starzia. He said he was gonna hurt you.
It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Alan and I have found real happiness. And I want the same for you. And you're not gonna be able to do that if you have all these financial worries hanging over your head.
True. Too true. But romance isn't exactly on the top of my list right now.
But Lucy is. And I want you to feel free to be the father that you want to be.
Now, see her. We had a pretty good run, didn't we? We just weren't right for each other.
I guess not. Doesn't mean I didn't love you.
I know you did.
And that part of me will always love you. And I'll always see Bryant in your eyes. This is something I really want to do, so please, accept it.
You're putting my back against the wall here.
Do you really have a choice? Take the check.
I don't know how to thank you.
You already have. Take care of yourself.
What are you doing here?
I have good news.
Lieutenant, the medical examiner has that report.
Go.
Will you be okay?
Yeah, room full of cops and a bodyguard outside. You seem pretty anxious for him to see that report.
Of course. Girl, that's my alibi. It could prove who killed Creel.
You're kidding.
No. But at this rate, I'll tell you. My hopes, they're just not up.
I think you can afford to get your hopes up.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Because
Lily and I are getting you the best defense attorney money can buy.
Lily and you?
Yeah? But in the meantime, I think you should tell me who you think the real murderer is, because I know you have a theory.
You're wrong. I'm just trying to prove it's not me. That's it.
So is everyone in this prison on your payroll now?
Now, some people possess enough humanity to let an old man hold his grandson.
Why are you allowing this? I am making good on a promise, which gives me the right to ask a promise of him.
Are you out of your mind?
You just ask it, son.
I want you to promise to let me be a father to my son. I want no more interference in his life, mine, or Rosanna's.
Interference? What, me?
How can you even say that with a straight face?
You arranged for her to adopt my son. You forced me to marry her.
I provided a good home for my progeny.
You've been terrorizing us, James.
Parents get upset when they mislay their child.
We didn't mislay him. You made him disappear.
Yes, but he appears to be in fine health now. Listen, may I hold him just for a moment? I'll be in a much better mood to chat once I've held my grandson. And that's what you want to do, right? You want to chat, come to an understanding with the old man. We'll do exactly that. And if I say it, it's a promise. Here we go. Wow. He looks just like me. Look at him.
This is making me sick. You know, your promises mean nothing. You stay away from Kevin, and you stay away from Rosanna, or I will make your life a living hell. Come on, Jordan. I can't wait to see how you explain this fiasco to the mother of your child.
Mission accomplished.
Her identity's been stolen
Princess Cassie Winslow, party of one.
by someone from her past.
This woman went to a lot of trouble to cover her tracks.
She wants to be you. You were living my life, but I'm not about to let you have it.
Dinah's exposed.
You didn't honestly think that you could go on impersonating Cassie Winslow and get away with it, did you?
This week on Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
The girls are fine. Faith was a little confused, but I tried not to say anything that would scare her. You okay? I think so. Starziak made some pretty horrible threats, and he threatened to hurt anybody who helped me.
He threatened us? Did he threaten the girls?
No, he didn't say anything about the girls, I swear.
So he threatened us.
Okay, let's not get excited.
Excited? I don't think that's the word I would choose to use right
This
now.
guy, Starziak, was posing as a TV repairman. He must have known that we called one.
So he tapped our phones?
I'm calling Jack. Molly, look, nothing is going to happen, I promise.
You cannot keep that kind of promise to me or the children or anybody else.
She is terrified. What do you want me to do?
I want you to get her out of here now.
Stay where you are, Wade. I have the money. I'll get it to you, and you can take your cut and keep on moving. Because I never want to see your face again.
I gotta tell you, if this autopsy report doesn't back me up, I got nothing. I got no defense, and I don't know if you know this, but I've been arrested before, so things are not looking up.
Well, that's why you're gonna really appreciate having a great defense attorney. Lily's setting it up as we speak.
Lily's not.
Okay, yeah, I know she has her issues with you. But that doesn't mean that she wants an innocent man to go to jail. Dusty, we are not gonna let you take the fall for this guy's murder.
Are you always so optimistic?
You remember when you told me that you were gonna get me home safe? You kept your promise. I'm just doing the same for you. It's time for you to trust me now.
Well, we got it early.
Well, what's it say?
It puts the bullet entering Creel's body approximately 45 minutes before his death, around 9:30.
And I wasn't there till after 10.
And since I have a sworn witness placing you outside the building at 10 o'clock, I have already called the DA and told him we've got the wrong guy.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Jordan should be back by now.
Don't worry, they'll be here.
Jennifer's right, Rosanna, we're back. And for the time being, we're all in one piece.
Where's Cabot?
He fell asleep, so I took him up the back stairs. He's safe in his crib.
Yeah, no thanks to you. You want to tell Rosanna where you took her child?
What's going on?
Jordan took Cabot to visit Grandpa.
What?
I had to let James see him.
Why?
So he would back off.
I can't believe you. Have you lost your mind?
He told me that the one thing that he wanted from me was to see his grandchild. So I decided to give him his wish, and then I told him to stay out of our lives.
Did you lie to me?
No, Rosanna. I told Jennifer that I was taking him out for a drive so he could fall asleep. He's fine. The important thing is that I think I got through to Stenbeck. He seemed very receptive.
Yeah, the calm before the storm.
You know what? You don't belong here, do you? This is between Rosanna and me.
This is my house. And I say who stays and who goes. And Paul stays. I need somebody here that I can trust, and you have proved that I cannot trust you. How could you do this to me?
You know, everything that James has done to us, all of Cabot's disappearances, are because I didn't keep up my end of a bargain. I didn't let him see Cabot, so I decided to change the strategy.
You are so naive.
You don't know that, Paul. Jordan might be right.
Not likely.
I'm gonna go check on Cabot.
Rosanna, please.
Oh, let her go. All she wants to do is hold her child.
Oh, God. Paul, don't even try getting self-righteous with me.
Beg your pardon?
You know, the big brother role doesn't really suit you at all.
You don't gotta do you, Jordan. It's all right. It's not your fault. You haven't been inducted into the evil ways of our so-called father, but you, Jennifer, you damn well should know better.
But that's not fair.
Your entire life, you have watched what James has done to me and what he's done to Mom. And you say you care about him? You care about Jordan at all? You'll take him outside and you beat some sense into him. More sense than I apparently can beat into him.
You know, Paul, there are times when if you treat a man with respect, you get that respect in return, even if his name is James Stenbeck.
This isn't about respect. This is a war for your son's soul. And it's not just you, Jordan. You're not the only one involved in this. This affects everybody. You cozy up to dear old Dad, and it will affect Cabot for the rest of his life. And you will never forgive yourself. Neither will Rosanna, and neither, I promise you, will I.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Your first year of life and so much confusion. Too much for anyone, especially for someone as small as you. I promise you next year is going to be so much better. Just full of love and play and growing. What's this?
Dear Rosanna, I had a nice little visit with our youngest family member, but it was your pretty face I was hoping to see today. We have so much to talk about. Your loving father-in-law, James.
Next week on As the World Turns, brought to you by CoverGirl.
And don't ever dream of getting into the arena with me, because if you do, you will lose. You will lose everything.
My cousin is a cop and he will hunt you down.